Hello everyone, and welcome back to Scrolls, where today we're on the test server again, and we're going to be building more decks. We're going to leave the decks we built already, Turn to Fear and Miracle Pudding. We're going to leave those behind, and we're going to move on to another faction, because we're going to try and get through these. And one can get bored of the same deck quite quickly. So, we're looking at new and exciting things. So today, we're going to be looking at order. Let's go with order. Probably should have planned this. Might have been a good idea. Order on the live server right now. It's just pretty much tempo order. Win by turn 15. Bash your face in. Fun stuff. The most popular variant in the past has always been late game order with improved resources, mangonels, generals, night scholars, things like that. But that's no longer possible because when Mangonel Speed Focus was nerfed, it was really hard for Order to get back in the game, which is kind of what it needed to do. Because you gain lots of resources and you draw lots of cards, but then your opponent's already killed you, so we need ways of getting back in the game. Now, waypoints, Mojang have provided us with a potential card I'll just do it this way, might be easier. In our ballista, so this might be the new Mangonel. It's a 6/5/5 for 6, a human knight, piercing, ranged attack, and its countdown is decreased by 1 whenever you play a spell. So, the plan is we use this to get us back in the game. With things like speed, tempo theft, just get it down to 0 countdown. We could do it pretty quickly. And we just bash their face in. It can be really hard for our opponent to deal with. It's just a big thing. Now, it does cost 6, so it's going to be probably more difficult to set off than Mangonel. In some ways, in other ways maybe not. But once it's on the board, it will be much more useful. The knight interaction now with waypoints added is huge, so we should probably be able to set this off every turn, in fact. So the potential is there for this to be insane. Probably OP. Did I say that? Yes, I did. So, waypoints. We're going to look at the new scrolls quickly that have been added. Add scrolls, Eternal Sword, bugger off. So, what is at our disposal? What is at our disposal? What is at our disposal? That's what I wanted to say. The English language comes naturally to me. Banner of Ordnance. It costs 1 as a 0/2/3. When its countdown is 0, you may destroy all lingering spells. Lingering spells could be a thing, but nah, whatever. Caravan to Expanse. This is our Order lingering spell, at least one of them. Linger 4. Dominion traits are active. There aren't enough Dominion traits to make this viable. Go away. Effigy of the Queen. 0/4/2 ward. Units adjacent to Effigy of the Queen have magic armor 2. Just shuts down removal. It is so unfair, but it's not going in the deck. If Scrolls ever had a sideboard card, this would be in it. Royal Inspiration, draw a Night Scroll, could be quite cool. Squire, 2/2/3 for 2. Other creatures on the same row as Squire counts as knights, so that could be a thing. We can make all our things knights, and then use the knight interactions we've got to do unfair things. Field of Strife, Linger 3, all knights have their attack increased by 1. Oh, hang on. All knights have their attack increased by the number of other units on the same row. There we go. So if we make them all knights, they all get +3/+3. How fair. But our opponent gets to use the spell as well, so watch out. Ring Sorceress, 3/2/3, range attack for 3, destroy enchantments, could be amazing. Knight Sergeant, 3/2/5 for 5, when its countdown's 0, all adjacent knights have their countdown decreased by 1. Insane, maybe the best scroll in Order. Maybe. Definitely one of the new best waypoint scrolls. Storm Knight, cost 5, 45, move 2. Really, really strong. Well, I think it's more of a tempo order card because we're going to have 285 drops to fit in. So, really good, but I don't think it's going to be enough space. And we've got Arbalista, which I've already looked at. So when I try to reinvent, resurrect a old deck, I like to get at that old deck and then just one for one replace all those scrolls with the new, better stuff. So we're going to build an old version of late game order, and off the top of my head, the list looked something like this: 3 Imperial Resources, 3 Honourable Generals, 3 Vanguards, 2 Pushback, 3 Night Scholars, when they used to cost 5, 3 Ducal Spearmen, 3 Ducal Skirmisher, 3 Speed, 3 Royal Spearmen, 3 Royal Skirmisher, 3 Mangonel, 3 Pother, 3 Kabonk, 3 Ducal Infantrymen, 3 Focus, 3 Crossbowmen, 3 Blessing Haste. So it looked something like that. Or at least one of my old versions did. This is probably a transposition or something in most other decks, and maybe that wasn't in there. But this is how mine used to look. I had summons in another version as well, but this is probably a more solid version. So, whatever. That's not important. We want to now adapt this to the new stuff. Doesn't make sense. Adapt it with the new stuff. Adapt it for. Just adapt. So, new scrolls. We want in our Blister. That is coming in for Mangonel, because Mangonel no longer doing a good enough job. Now that focus doesn't work on it. So, we want to try and get our deck built around this. How are we going to do that? Imperial Resources in general definitely in, because that's a great interaction. As is Knight Sergeant. So this is going to be our second 5-drop. Knight Sergeant, Vanguard. There we go. They're going to be our 2 5-drops. Knight Sergeant. Adjacent Knights have their countdown increased by 1. Vanguard is a Knight. So we can do lots of funky plays with these 4 scrolls. We can buff them, we can reduce their countdown, and we can just do insane damage. So that's going to be really, really good. Now we're going to look at 4-drops, because we're not going to have enough space for 3. Obviously, Night Scholar was obviously costing 5, so that was in that slot. So we've got to decide what 4-cost creatures we want. So we go T:creatures and cost. Have I messed something up? Creatures. There you go. Doesn't like creatures. Cost 4. So that's all the 4 cost, all the creatures. Night Scholar, Ducal Spearman, Ducal Skirmisher, Gallant Defender, Winged Captain. So I want to pick 2 of them. Ducal Spearman, obviously not the right answer. So that can sod off. Night Scholar is a knight. It allows me to draw scrolls. That could be pretty good. We're going to keep Night Scholar. So what's the next best 3-drop? Ducal Skirmisher, Wings Captain, or Gallant Defender. Gallant Defender is a defensive scroll. Potentially. I've never really been a fan, because it's a conditional effect and your opponent can control it. So I'm a bit wary of that. Armor 2 is pretty strong. But I think just the raw strength of Ducal Skirmisher is going to win out here. 3/2/4 Relentless. Relentless is pretty good in any deck. Could go Wings Captain. It's essentially got move 2. And yeah. Oh, that's another thing of that other order scroll. It's got move 2 permanently. So not only when its countdown is 0, when its countdown is anything, it's got move 2. That's insane. But yeah. Are we going to have many soldiers? I don't know. But Wings Captain is really, really good. We're going to try Wings Captain. We can come back to Ducal Skirmisher later. Let me know what you think. I'm just going to add it in for now. Pushback's going to go, by the way. Let's get rid of that now. 3 drops. Look at 3. Wing Shield is the obvious replacement for Royal Spearman. Royal Spearman's good, but Wing Shield's armor ability is just much better. Now what do I want? Oh, I'm freaking through Gritted Tooth for some reason. We can go Skirmisher. Partisan's an option. When it comes into play, you draw a scroll if you have fewer units. Chances are we probably are. Winged Sorceress. When its countdown is 0, you may reset its countdown to remove last enchantment from target unit. Now it removes the last enchantment, not all. It's a human mystic, so it's neither a knight nor a soldier. So I think we're not going to run it. I think we're going to stick with Skirmisher, because we do want Relentless in this deck. So we're going to have it in Raw Skirmisher. So that's that. Now 2 drops. We've got Wings Warder, Winged Soldier, Squire, and Duke Infantryman. So that's a really tough choice. I suppose we're going to want to test out Squire, just to see if we can get the Knight ability to work quite well, because we can get some serious interaction with all these. We can have a few soldiers. Useful if this was a soldier, actually. That could be a thing. Could go with 2/2 drops instead of a 1 drop. Crossbowman would be Aging Knight. Aging Knight is a knight, so there's a lot of interaction there. I don't know, let's just remove all those creatures for now. Let's look at spells. There is an obvious spell missing here in Tempo Theft. I can't spell. There we go. We're going to go with 2 Tempo Theft. The interaction at the moment is that if your opponent has a 1 countdown creature and you play Tempo Theft on it with Arbalister, Arbalister's countdown will go down to 0 because its resonance effect will go on after Tempo Theft's effect. I think they might change that so resonance goes off before the spell's effect, so we might have to watch out there, but Speed's interaction with Vulnerable General is better. So I think we go with that kind of curve. 20 spells is a lot, but I think it's right. 2 of them cantrip, the rest of them count down and do damage, so that's pretty good, all quite cheap. Flip or Pother, I like Pother because you can use it on your own units. Roasted Beam Potion is another option, could use that instead of Kabonk. But I kind of want to deal with Fate of the Wild. And Kabonk's always been an old favourite. We are kind of going heavier countdown stuff instead of Roasted Beam Potion. So I think we'll keep it as it is. Let me know what you think, how you would set it up. But I think in terms of creatures, Squire we're going to test out. See how that performs. Where is he? Where is he? She, her, it. Is it a woman? I think it's a woman. Is it? Or she's got incredible breastplates. I don't know. Squire's coming in. Then it's a case of whatever creature. It's either going to be Aging Knight or Ducal Infantryman. And I think we're going to go with... Oh, but Aging Knight's good. But Ducal Infantryman's good. Wings Warder is another option. Stop things getting targeted. Is Wings Warder a knight or a soldier? I don't think so. It's just a mystic, isn't it? Mystic human. Yeah. I'm not really bothered about things getting targeted. Am I? Don't know. I've always wanted to get K in a deck as well. I love K. So good. But you just never find space to be able to play it. Wish I had Relentless. Be amazing. Just a human as well. No, we'll stay away from that. It's tempting, but for now I think we're just going to go with Aging Knight. Because it is a knight, and we can do really nice interactions with Knight Sergeant and Vanguard and stuff. So we'll go with that. That's going to be the late game order deck. We're going to test it now, and then come to some conclusions, hopefully. So yeah, let's see how it goes. Right, so going first, this hand is good, I guess. Aging Knight, I'm not going to play it turn 1, we'll play it turn 2, but yeah, decent enough. Blessing and Haste we'll get rid of. So we'll see what he goes for. He goes for Energy, Gravelock Raider, so we're going to try and snipe it with an Aging Knight. Night Scholar, we can go to Skirmisher instead. Blessing and Haste is always nice to keep a hold of. I could have just played Blessing Haste that turn. It might have been a bit greedy. Doesn't matter. Okay, so we'll kill the Gravelock, Focus or Blessing of Haste? Definitely keep hold of Blessing of Haste. We'll go Skirmisher here. That way I can still move up to threaten my Hired Smuggler, but I can still move down in case I want to move away. And here goes Tribal Memorial. Oh, interesting. Getting Night Scholar down would be quite nice. Wing Shield offers a lot of defence. I think we'll go Night Scholar. 4 health is still pretty relevant. Now he has the option of either staying where he is, does 2 damage here. We're setting that off, okay. And does 2 damage. AI, whatever. What do we want to get rid of? We'll get rid of Blessing Haste. There's the Arbalister, good. Okay, so Wing Shield can come down. The next turn we'll look to draw a card of Knight Sergeant, Scholar, Knight Scholar, that's what it is. Don't know what he's doing. Draw a scroll. Another Knight Scholar, excellent. I'm very scared of a focus. So we're going to be doing things like this. Focus me now! Not focus, Thunder Surge. What am I on about? Yeah, he gets rubbish value. Imperial Resources, amazing. There's our Blister. Burn on the Skirmisher, and then the Gravehawk. This is a weird Gravelock deck. Not a very good one. Imperial Resources. Always very strong. Probably should have drawn a card first, but sod it. Oh, this is now on 3 countdown. He counts down naturally as well. So I'm saying I will be able to set this off next turn. I get a Pother, that's enough. So we'll sack Aging Knight here. I could Pother one of these units, so that's incorrect. I'm going to Pother one of my units. This way these two stay on the same row. And I'm able to kill them. So doing a lot of damage on 10 order. He VDs for Night Scholar. Okay, so we've got lots of stuff here. Tempo Theft, Focus. So I could try the interaction here. This will be a good test. See if it still works. It does, we haven't changed it. Okay. A bit of a waste, but it was just to test out the interaction. Another Night Scholar, that's excellent. We're going to keep Focus and Pother. Go to Wings Captain. These two have to go together. Vanguard has to go there, as does Vanguard here. So it's setting off a big Thunder Surge, but for power, I won't be able to win next turn. This is what I mean by Night Sergeant, it is just so powerful. So, boom. I just need to play 2 spells, which fortunately for me I have in hand. Wow, okay, so can I win? That's taken out that. That can take out this idol. I need to finish off this slot here, so a Pother here could be risky. Let's do it. Good. I'm going to focus on here. Double focus? No, I don't need to double focus at all. I need to move this here. That there. Focus. Because why not? Then focus here. Hang on, focus on this. That's game. So that was a bit quick. Our opponent was a bit rubbish. So we're going to play one more game. And just to try and get a better idea. But easily done. That was so easy. Very strong. But yeah, one more game. Going first again. How nice. Let's see. It'd be nice if we can give a deck to a hard AI. That'd be quite nice. This hand. Keeper. If I was going first, it would be a no, but we're going second, so we can play Pother. We're going first, rather. If I was going second, I wouldn't keep it. Whatever, doesn't matter. Pother turn 2 to draw a card is important. Speed, Tempo Theft, we can get rid of speed. We're going to keep hold of Tempo Theft. Just for the interaction of our Blister. Going to be really good. Pother, we don't have no play, so we get rid of Pother. Probably should have kept speed actually. Wing shield, really, really good. So, first creature, turn 3. Responds with brain lice. Whatever, doesn't matter. Night Scholar. Really, really good. It's a Lord Darkling and nothing else. So it'd be nice if we can draw a 5-drop. No, 5-drop denied. We're still going to work our way up to Honourable General. I'm going to stay here. No point in moving up to kill a Lord Darkling. Only going to get myself in danger. Okay. Let's draw a scroll. Wow. Wow, what the heck do I sack? What do I sack? I think this has to be Knight Sergeant or Honourable General. That was a tough sack. The hand was just amazing. I'm not going to pounce on him until he's off that road because our blister will go through this and kill Puppet Soldier. Which isn't ideal, so Sky can go. I would just play Night Scholar, or do I go Arblister? No, I get Arblister down. I can use it as a surprise scroll, but because its countdown goes down as well, General's going off soon. We'll just set it off. No, oh, he's moved. Okay. That was a mistake, Mr. AI. If I draw on pure resources. Ah! Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to tempo theft with the Witch Doctor. So this now attacks, kills those two. And then we're going to go Night Scholar as well. So strong. And pure resources. This now attacks next turn. We'll draw 2 scrolls also. For strength in this. So at the moment I'm not a fan of Squire because I think we've got too many lights already in the deck. So if I play Squire now, what does it do? Nothing. We'll go on pure resources again. I could kill this, but I think we're going to bother it first. Should have pure resource first. Oh well. There we go. So easy to make this attack every turn. Look at the card advantage we get off Night Scholars as well. So good. Squire can go up to 11 resources, round 11. So we'll speed on this. Brings that down to 1. Because I played Dispel and this reduced it by 2. We draw cards again because apparently that's now a thing. Take out Oculus Cannon. Now we're going to want to kill this. So the question of what spell I can play. I'll play a Blessing Haste on this. That kind of nullifies it. So what we're going to do actually is going to play Focus on... Actually no, not play Focus. We'll play... Well, actually we're not going to play any spell. We'll just wait. This is where I'll probably go wrong. I'd be too aggressive. We're just going to play big creatures. 5 and a 3-drop seems good. So Skirmisher and Night Sergeant. Kill the Oculus Cannon. This is a deck I'm definitely going to be considering playing when all this goes live. Yeah, Squire I'm not a big fan of right now. That kills that. Good. We kind of want to find another Honourable General. But the power we're going to get here is insane. That's a knight. That's a knight. That's also a knight. Solemn Giant, whatever. Oh, I so win this turn. How do I win? Just like that? Whatever. Let's see what else I can do. Power. Let's kill this idol here. Blessing Haste Focus will kill it. This deck's insane. Okay, so things to conclude. Wings Captain Squire on the list of potential changes. Kabonk maybe for Recipe Potion. Other than that, bloody hell. Pretty strong. See if I can find a human opponent for the next game, where we've got a more solid built deck. So anyway, probably a long video. No idea how long it is. But whatever, doesn't matter, because the deck's insane. So thank you for watching. If you've got any ideas of what you would do, or whatever, suggested changes, feel free to tell me, and I shall read them, and potentially ignore them. No, I'll read them, and take your advice and thoughts into heart. Anyway, thanks for watching, and see you next time. Goodbye.